Hey guys, it's Shannon. I just got home from my doctor's appointment and it went alright. I took Blake with me because I'm done work now, so he's home with me, so I took him with me and he was so good. He's so nervous around the doctors, so he just kind of sits there quietly and doesn't say anything because he's not sure if I'm tricking him that the doctor's for him. So anyways, that was good. I went into my appointment and he did my weight first, and my weight hasn't changed. Actually, I weighed myself before I went and I was actually down 1 pound than I was before. So I guess what they say is true in the books and websites and stuff, that the last couple of weeks you either stop gaining weight or I read somewhere too you could even lose weight. So anyways, and the blood pressure I think was good. The baby's heart rate was 145. Which is good. And after all of that, he said, sorry guys, I'm a little out of breath right now. After the appointment was over, he's like, okay, so I'll see you next week then. And I'm like, oh, I thought you said in my last appointment we were going to book my date today. Then he was like, oh, you're having a C-section. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I feel like you should know this already, but I do know he's got a lot of patients and he sees like 1 million people in a day and he can't possibly recognize everybody and remember everybody. So he was looking at my chart and whatever, and he's like, how does this Sunday sound? And I'm like, Sunday sounds great. So yeah, we're having the baby on Sunday, which is July 4th. So I'm kind of excited. Right after that, we went out to the front, and the receptionist, she's kind of bitchy. She's usually really nice, and today she was like, so I'll see you in a week then? We'll book you an appointment? I'm like, no, actually, we're booking my C-section. And she goes, oh, for when? And then the doctor came out, and the doctor said, we're booking it for Sunday. And she's like, well, you already have one scheduled for Sunday. Like, really bitchy. And then the doctor was like, he's like, yeah, well, now we're going to have 2. And then she's like, okay. And then she told me that she's going to have to call me back on Friday to let me know what time, because for some reason she can't let me know today. And tomorrow is our holiday. Tomorrow's Canada Day. So they're closed tomorrow. So I guess Friday she's going to call me at home and let me know what time. I'm assuming it's going to be in the afternoon, because if he's already got a C-section booked for Sunday, he probably scheduled her in the morning. So if he's going to do mine that day as well, then he'll probably book me in the afternoon. Which is weird because I had Blake, I was scheduled to have Blake at 8 o'clock in the morning. Didn't have him till 9 because the doctor was running late. But it'll be weird to have an afternoon scheduled C-section. I'm kind of in shock still. I can't believe it's Sunday. Like, that's really soon from now. I will be 38 weeks and 2 days on Sunday. I had Blake when I was 38 weeks and 1 day. What else? I told you all in my last video that the ultrasound said that the baby is 6.5 pounds, give or take, and that was at 37 weeks. And I was kind of nervous about having her too early because they said it could give or take 1 pound. So like, what happens if she's only 5.5 pounds? And now when I deliver her at 38 weeks, what happens if she's only like 6 pounds? Or like, is that going to be too small? Blake was 8 pounds 1 ounce when he was born at 38 weeks. And I'm just kind of nervous that she's going to be smaller because I know that my belly's smaller, and the ultrasound says she's smaller, and because she's a girl, they always say girls are smaller. But I forgot to ask him, but he didn't really seem too concerned. He looked at all the results from my ultrasound and he said everything looked fine. So now we are just needing to prepare now, because today we're Wednesday and I have to figure out who's going to watch Blake. My husband's got to book time off work, but he doesn't have very many vacation days, so he was just thinking of booking off Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I have to figure out, my mom was going to stay with me after the baby's born, after I get home, to help me out because I would have just had a C-section and I'm not really able to get up and move around so easily. So she's going to come and stay with us, but we won't be home until Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So I have to figure out, is she going to stay with us Thursday, Friday? Who's going to watch Blake when we're off those days? It's either going to be my mom or my mother-in-law. And yeah, I have to finish packing the hospital bag. Both of our bags, for the most part, they're finished. I can do a hospital bag video. Nobody's requested me to do one or anything like that, but I could do one. And yeah, so I'm just kind of excited and I'm nervous, and I can't believe it's going to be in just a few days. I'm so excited. I'm just kind of ready to have her out. Oh, but one of the bad things is yesterday I started feeling like I'm coming down with a cold. I didn't really mention anything to my doctor, but like my throat has been a little bit sore, but only on the one side. So I don't know if that's weird or not. Maybe it could be like a canker sore or something. And my nose has been a little bit runny, stuffy, but maybe that's just because of the dry air. I did have a nosebleed again for the second time just the other day. And I just feel really lousy. I feel so tired. I'm not having good sleeps. I feel like now I'm getting up every 1.5 to 2 hours to go to the bathroom. And I'm just tossing and turning, and I'm just so uncomfortable. I'm tired. So anyways, we hung up her letters last night. We didn't quite know how to hang them up, so we just did the best we could. And I don't even think it's really level, but we just can't be bothered at this point to fix it. So I think I might actually tell you guys what her name is, just because I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do another video. I might try and do a video like just before we go to the hospital, but I don't know if I'll be able to upload that. And obviously I'm going to take videos at the hospital, and I'm not sure how I'm going to update everybody. I'm going to obviously do it on Facebook, but the only way I can do that is if my brother comes, because he has a BlackBerry with the internet on it, and he's the only person I know that has a BlackBerry, and we don't have a laptop or anything, so I'll try and update you with his BlackBerry and let y'all know when I had her and all that great stuff. But anyways, let me go show you the letters, and then I'll tell you what her name is. Okay. Okay, so here is our baby's name. Chelsea. So that's her name. I know you guys have been waiting a long time to find that out. And just a little bit about why we picked that name is because I've wanted to name a future daughter that since I was like 10. I used to play with these little girls and watch these little girls while camping with my family. And she was a little bit younger than me. And ever since I knew these little girls, I wanted to name my little girl Chelsea. Her name was Chelsea, or is Chelsea. And I've just loved it ever since I was like 10. And fortunately, my husband likes the name too, and really it's the only name we can agree on. And I just absolutely love it. I just think it's so cute. So anyways, that's it for now, and I'm not sure when I'll update you again, but have a great 4th of July, because I know that's the holiday in the States, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Bye.